quickly as we can, so feel free if you have a question for Jason Momoa to line up at either of those respective mics, and we'll try to get to as many of them as you can. Are you ready to meet your guest? Let's roll the intro video.
I said, focus on me. Never, ever go with your enemy. Shows weakness. Are you weak? Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Momoa.
There he is, my twin brother, separated at birth. That's pretty cool, eh? How's it going?
That's very cool.
There you are.
I've never been in the stadium this big. I'm not wearing makeup, I'm actually blushing. It's very, big.
You're like a rock star, right?
I don't know. I'm a very awkward rock star.
You're an awesome rock star. So there you are up there. I want to ask you, before we open it up to the floor for questions, I mean, I'm sure you've done a bunch of conventions, and obviously that I guess would have started around, starting at Bank this time, and people talking to you a lot about Ronan Dex, but as your career has gone on, Conan, Calgary, now Aquaman, is it interesting for you to do these conventions? Because when somebody comes up to meet you, they could ask you about any one of a number of characters now. So is it cool now that you have this bigger array?
Yeah, I mean, I love movies because, you know, when we do TV or movies, it's not like theater, there's no interaction, you don't get a high from the audience, and it's, you know, we shoot it, we leave, we put it together, and I show up to it, and we really do see people love what you do. So, it's always it's always great to be admired for what you've done in your work. So, I do enjoy these, but you know what shocks me most is like, you guys, and I spent quite a few times with bands too, so I'm really happy to be here.
On the Stargate front, what do you think it is about that world that Brad Wright and Robert C. Cooper created that continues to resonate today? Well, why do you think it continues to have the
You know,
fans?
I think any kind of storytelling, action, adventure, but it really gets down to this. You're laughing, you identify with the characters, you know, each character kind of, I mean, they wrote beautiful characters and then you send them out in these worlds and galaxies and you get to experience fun. And, I mean, I love sci-fi, so. Like, I totally geeked out yesterday. I watched the Star Wars and I freaked out. Han Solo came out, I was like, I was so happy. I was like, wow. I'm like, I gotta camp out for a week. I'm like, who do I know that's getting into this shit? It's gonna take a month if you see it. There's gonna be so many people going to watch. I'm like, it's gonna be the greatest event. I'm really excited about that.
Did you choke up at all at the end?
Totally, man. And I just saw Carrie Fisher too. I mean, I'm a huge fan too. So I mean, like, I saw her at a convention. I'm like, I'm just so excited. My Princess Leia balls for my son. Or for my son. It's like her and the Jedi, or her and the, you know, the bikini when you realize that your first crush, my first crush. Who do I feel right now? Princess Leia is hot. She's a pretty girl.
Well, another massive trailer came out yesterday, Batman vs. Superman.
I watched that twice this morning.
great. How did you feel when you found out you got the roles out?
Perplexed. No, I was, I didn't audition, I auditioned for something else, and then Zach wanted to meet me, and when I met Zach had his own stall, his baby, his genius, and when I met him, he, presented me with Aquaman, and I was like, excuse me, it just goes like, it took me a second, and then he explained why and how, and what he wanted to do with the character, I was like, wow, I'm fully in. So, it shocked me at first, but now I'm like, I can't see it any other way. I'm really happy to step in those shoes.
We can't wait. Let's get to the floor for questions. Let's start over on this side.
Hi. I was just curious, when you come to events such as this, you're not here for a very long period of time. So what do you do with your downtime?
Well, I like beer. I like to hang, going to these conventions, it's hard because I'm married with children and, acting, directing, you do your stuff, and then you come in and do these, you get a little bit of a break for like 6 hours, and you get to reunite with either cast members or people who always want to meet, like, I went out and landed 2-0 last night. It's crazy. I'm like, this is weird. Come on. I'm like, yeah, Blue Bird came up to me and Jason Preston was like, so we had dinner. And but Harold, Matrix, I knew him long before Matrix, and he knew me when I was a little teenager, and I hadn't seen him in 4 or 5 years. So we all got to hang out, and it's just, it's a small community of artists and actors, and so, you get together and talk. I get a beer. I eat meat. And then I go to bed. Get up, get ready for eating.
It's a good life. Did you go with the 9-on-2-1-0 game to the beach pit? Is that where you hung out?
I never really watched it, so
Oh, okay. Neither did I. All right, over on this side.
Hi. Now that you have landed the role as Aquaman, I was just wondering what kind of expectations you have for his character in the upcoming movie.
What do I have planned for him in the upcoming movies?
More or less, just like what kind of role do you see him playing?
Can you tell us?
It's a great question. The only thing I don't want to ruin is, Zack Snyder's David. So I'm gonna let him give you all what you want. He'll tell you everything. As far as what he knows, what I know, the script, the Aquaman script's not ready yet. I don't shoot that until 2018. So, I know a fair amount of doing research, but, I just met Jeff Johns for the first time, and that was epic. Jeff Johns is a beast. So we've been hanging out, and trust me, we love it.
Your first big role was in Baywatch Hawaii, so a lot of people would ask you about returning to the water.
That's very clever.
I read it online.
Next question. Let's see this with fans, bro.
Well said.
So I'm a huge fan of Game of Thrones, and Khal Drogo was my favorite by far. What were some of the challenges while you were playing this character? Because you speak English, and it was all physical.
That's extremely hard, it's easier to say how I can tell you how you feel, but it's very hard to walk around like a king. I'm not a king in my own house. I'm watching all the dishes and I'm like, yes, ma'am. Making garbage out of me. So it's very to walk like that, and it's challenging. That was the hardest role I've ever done, just because I'm not saying anything that doesn't mean shit. The fact that I have one language and barely speak American. So, it's very hard because you have to learn everyone else's dialogue too, because otherwise you can't, you're not like, walk. So you gotta know what they're saying, so you're actually acting, you're not just saying gibberish. Can you take that image off? That's just creepy.
I was wondering for Drogo, like we all have this dream scenario that we wish would have happened is like you die.
I'm not sure what you're. You're making me nervous.
So if Drogo didn't die so early, if we had like a 1v1 dream meetup, do you think like anyone in the Seven Kingdoms could have took you or gave you a rent for your money, like over in the mountain Brienne?
No, man. Yeah. You could be. I'll run over easy. I don't even need my Calisar. I'll take a one-on-one. That's why the series couldn't go. Cross the water, I kill everyone, I put her ass on the throne. That's horrible. It's 2 seasons.
Awesome. Hey, cool cosplay.
Thank you. I was just wondering what the most embarrassing question anyone's ever asked you at one of these things was.
I have a lot of embarrassing moments. So, I mean, you just keep asking me questions. I'm sure you're.
Chris Judge told me the answer.
Oh, Jesus. What is the most embarrassing about it?
No, I meant I asked Chris the same question.
Oh.
He told me his answer.
Oh, I told you guys. Well, Chris is a pig. I'm joking. Sorry, next question, please.
Were you sad to say goodbye to Khal Drogo when you left Game of Thrones? Because I mean, obviously the death started the story really well.
I mean, it's cool. He holds me these days. I mean, like, we're at home and Drogo just holds me, so I got it right now. No, man, it was great coming back to do the second season and just have that little dream sequence. When they sent me those sides, I mean, I actually teared up. I was like, wow, this is, and when I put all the stuff back on, yeah, it's like, he was a great character to play. And I actually got to exercise a lot of stuff I've never, you're not allowed to do those things, you know what I mean? You're not supposed to. That's what hurt people's feelings are. That's what's a great thing. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of things I gotta do. Like, when I was done with it, I was like, someone would ask me a question. Quiet! What do you want? I'm sure.
Over there. Hello.
Hi. Hello, my seven stars.
You did not have the idea.
I'm just wondering, what advice would you give to your younger self that you would give to yourself today?
Advice to your younger self. Today you go back and
Oh, man. Oh, buddy. Take it easy on yourself. I give myself a lot of advice. I still wouldn't take it, but I was like, screw you, man. I try to slow down. I burn everything too hot, so just slow down a little bit and trust trusting yourself. You know what I mean? Don't worry a little bit too much. Now that I have a family, just trust. My mom always gave me great advice. I try to stick with it, but never settle. Never settle for people for me.
your characters being angry, and I know you talked in interviews before about, getting, I'm sure you're grateful for every part you get, but getting a lot of parts that are a tough guy, a fighter, but one way that you kind of counter that is directing your first film. So what can you tell us about Road to Momoa?
Well, I was getting a lot of action stuff, and obviously I'm a physical character. I'm okay at sports and stuff like that, so it's fun playing those. I feel like after Drogo and Ronan, I've kind of hit that tone and it's like, alright, rapes that are happening on the American reservation. So it's a very deep story, but it's a road movie. It's kind of about a man saying goodbye to his life. When you're presented with someone hurts your mother, your child, your wife, and the law doesn't take care of it. What you do, it's happening. The person from, this character obviously takes the law into his own hands. And you're going to go to prison, you're going to be on the run, you're going to be dead. And he's been on the run for a while. And it's just about a man who's a good man saying goodbye to his life and at the same time being chased down by the law. So I wanted to do that because most people don't know. I was raised with a single woman in Iowa. I never watched Aquaman. I was raised with a Gone with the Wind and very good fucking barefoot in the park and shit like that. Seriously, she's a painter and an artist. It's like God, that from her. I just happen to be this, trapped in this big giant body. I'm very sensitive. I'm an artist. And so I did that to kind of it's satisfying for me. And I did that, and that's how I kind of redirected my career towards I got Red Road, which is great. When we send it in Sundance, and they saw that, so it really helps. Playing that role, and obviously it's just trying to make my way with the way. It was tough with Game of Thrones because I didn't speak English. Even though I ain't playing a character, and I enjoy playing characters more than anything that's close to me. But it's hard because people didn't know I speak English. So I was like, thanks.
Would you like to direct again? Would you like to direct?
Yeah, I just directed a Carhartt. You guys know what Carhartt is. So I just directed 2 national commercials for Carhartt, and I'm doing Harley Davidson one soon. And then my company basically we're doing commercials now because I have the next script, but I can't do it until after Justice League. So there's a couple movies lined up right now. So the next script's a period piece. It's based in Hawaii. It's a true story. So that'll be like my last movie for like dancing close for the Hawaiians. Yeah, after Justice League.
I'll do it directly.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, hello.
Okay, so 2-part question. Who would win in a fight, Conan or Cardrogo? And then, which universe would you, as yourself, like to live in, or as a character, the Howard universe or the Martin universe?
Say the second question again.
So, if you could live in one of the fantasy universes, either Robbie Howard's or Martin's, which one would you choose?
I probably live in Martin's. I probably live in Martin's world. And then, I think if you just threw Ronan in the mix, I think you kind of win. Because he can fucking shoot everything. Pull a gun out, bang, bang. But if he didn't, I'd probably, that's like watching a silverback and a lion go at each other. I don't know. Who do you think would win?
My vote is Conan.
Let's go with Conan. I really don't want to disappoint you again.
Hi, Jason.
Hi.
So I have wanted to meet you for so long. It's been on my bucket list. I think you're an amazing actor. So I was just wondering, what's one thing on your bucket list?
I would like to ride a motorcycle with my friends down to Patagonia. I'd like to go from Alaska to Patagonia.
Awesome.
That's cool.
Thank you.
Hi. So I was wondering, it's like beautiful how Daenerys and Khal Drogo act on screen. Well, after a while, but I was wondering, how did you and Amelia Clark act off camera? Is there anything funny or embarrassing that you guys?
Yeah, she was like a giggling schoolgirl. She couldn't keep her hands off me. It was awkward, because she's friends with the family and married. It was weird. So she really had a hard time snapping out of it. I can't help myself. That shit's gonna go to the internet. Now it's like, this is inner monologue that goes on. It's like, don't say it, no. oh, you fucking said it, bro. Yeah, man, now you're screwed. Now it's gonna be on some cover of some shit. No, she is like my sister. I love her to pieces, and you know, like she comes up all the time. My kids know her, and like I was very supportive and like comforting her because those first scenes were very challenging and hard. It's some of the hardest stuff I've ever done because you're hurting someone that you love, and you got to separate. You got to totally go somewhere else. And so it doesn't really. When we're done, you know, we wouldn't have drinks afterwards. And it's like, listen, you know. I just pretend like it never happened. I don't know what you're talking about, but we have footage. No, you don't. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. That was Drogo. Does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Jason. I just wanted to know about Khal Drogo in Game of Thrones, since your character was a pretty badass leader warrior. Weren't you a bit disappointed that he died just because of a little boo-boo on the chest?
I think he died of a pillow, smart ass. His crazy ass wife killed with a fucking pillow. So what does that mean? Don't trust women. You like ass? Don't trust them. Give a little bit of a pillow on your face. Have another whiskey, arsenic, whiskey. It's delicious.
Over there, hello there.
Hi. My question is, have you ever turned down roles you regretted later on?
No, not at all. I haven't really had that. I know you guys think like I'm choosing roles and shit, but I'm like busting my ass just to get work. So I'm not quite at that level yet, you know what I mean? So, but I haven't really done that. I've kind of been like, yeah, I'll work. I'll make it happen. So, not yet.
Over there, hello there.
I do regret doing some roles, to put it that way.
You gotta work.
You gotta work.
Hi. You're a self-proclaimed wall, and your roles, these ones here, Drogo and some of the others are are very dark and serious. How do you prepare? What are some of the things you've done in the past for specifically Carl and Drogo?
Well, I think what Drogo would really help is, I mean, it's just sitting in your imagination. I'm married, like I said, married, kids, and screwed with my wife. This is what's gonna happen. And, yeah, kind of display that. And then, as far as coding, I used a couple things, it's pretty funny. I would put, I had these makeup artists, they're these old Bulgarian women, they're like in their 65, something like that. And I would put naked women all over my mirror in the dressing room, just to frustrate me. Because my wife wasn't with me for like 2 months, and I went insane. So what you're seeing on there is just absolute frustration. Conan is a big ball of sexual frustration. I'm like, I kind of feel like Ronan too, like if Ronan would have like had sex with me, like, oh man, really? The rape? Like, who gives a shit? This is not right. Like, I got laid. But, yeah, Conan, I would just like listen to Pantera and be like, action, just like go off. Just sheer frustration. There's that embarrassing moment we were talking about earlier. I knew it would happen again. So, I'm having another coffee, please. Eric.
Hold on this side. It's a great cosplay on the floor, by the way.
Thank you.
Jesse.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm a big Game of Thrones fan, and Khal Drogo is one of my favorite characters. But like, I'm also a big comic nerd, but like Aquaman wasn't one of my favorites. But my question is, so like, I find with a lot of recent superhero movies, directors they like to give their own spin on like the stories of characters. So like, for better or for worse, again, like from from that we got like the Dark Knight movies and like Captain America movies, but then we got like Fanforce. Anyway, so like my question is like, how do you think like with the redesign of Aquaman and like your history with like Khal Drogo and Conan, how that's gonna affect the character and, for lack of a better word or phrase, stay true to the original character?
Well, I talked with Jeff Johnson. It's quite, he even reinvented it. You know what I mean? There was quite a few Aquaman. There's lots of different things that were from that character. When he did the new 52, he kind of reinvented the rules. So I don't know. It's the way I look at it is that I'm really excited that the Batman and Superman are going to be on the screen together for the first time. I have my comics. I have all different types of comics. I read comics, but we have those. And it's great. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it does. You can't please everyone. It's like Conan. I did Conan. It's Robert E. Howard, Dark Horse comics. You got the Marvel comics. You got Marvel fans. I mean, there's just so many people to please. And I can please them all. And like it or not, I'm the new fucking Aquaman, buddy. Take all that is, it's laid out too, exactly right. You basically pick and choose. You can't have everything, and it has to be realistic. You can't have. There's a lot of things about women that won't work. Won't translate to the screen, so you're just gonna have to have their comics and have this too. So hopefully, we want to please everyone that we can.
And if you haven't checked out the Aquaman 52 run, it's wonderful. You talked about pleasing an audience. I'm sure the one audience you're excited to please is your kids, because they can't see a lot of the stuff that you've done because of the nature of it. Are you excited that they're going to get to see you in this role of Aquaman?
You know what? I don't tell them, really. They don't know much about it. They know how to act and stuff like that, but I go to these conventions and bring home, like, my son's obsessed with Batman, and daughter's a Wonder Woman, so I bring these good things home. I'm like, oh yeah, Batman, you do this, and I had actually Gal, call my daughter, and Henry Cavill, call my son, and take pictures of some of that. So I'm kind of like, this is really cool shit. I'm like, yeah, like the perfect age. I'm like, yeah, I know Superman. And my son's just like, yeah, you're awesome. It's a trip, to be able to. But I'm excited. I can't wait to see that again. I'm like, I'm gonna totally geek out too. I'm a big fan of that stuff. So.
Best dad ever. Hello.
Aloha.
Hello.
Through social media, I found out about your support of the cause to protect Mauna Kea in Hawaii. And as a First Nations person, I can understand the significance of protecting sacred land. I was wondering if you could talk to us about the personal significance Mauna Kea has to you.
If you think about it, if you haven't been in Hawaii or you haven't been around a volcano, it's the umbilical cord to the earth, straight goes to the core of the earth, and there's something that's alive, very much alive in the land. I've only been to the Big Island once before. I just went over, and I knew from the beginning there's a huge connection and draw to it. When I found out through family and friends, and I just went for the facts, and I researched it. It's pretty sad and tragic on what was happening on over there. So I flew over the next day and tried to do as much as and I still am doing as much as I can to help the situation, because I just think there's so many more solutions that can happen, and they're not really talking about that. It's either one way or the other. And one thing I haven't been talking about it because I get edited, and the media takes what they want, they put it out there, and I don't want to be edited. I'd rather be in front of basically told and speak to people and be hands in it. And so I haven't been going on doing interviews and bringing stuff like that, because we're actually making our own little script piece to get out there. It's really just to bring attention to it, because Hawaii, if you've been, there's a Some people want it, obviously, for most of the money people want it. But the locals and the ones that don't want it, and I think if people do that, what's happening in Hawaii, and that's what I'm trying to do, is just bring that attention. It's not to side with one way or the other, but just so you know, if you don't like it, you can go on to Protect Momoa, and you can sign a petition. It takes 2 minutes. If you do want it, you can sign your one. But I just think my position in being Kanakamoli, I've never been an activist before. It's really just stabbed me in the heart.
Thank you so much, Jason, for coming to Calgary. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for letting me over the border. Thank customs.
I was just wondering, on the set of The Red Road, do you and Martin Henderson play any pranks on each other to keep things light?
Yeah, I'm an idiot. So I love pulling pranks, and he's a dear friend. So yeah, we have fun all the time.
What's your best prank that you've played on him, or that he's played on you?
On Martin, what would be my best prank that I mean, I have better pranks on Stargate, probably. Martin, you know, we were together for like 2 months, a year for now, it's 2 seasons. Like, you know, I'm 9 months on Stargate away. That's like the pranks get better. You're like, it's the 9th month you hate everyone. And they hate you. But I was a big fan of, like, you know what dry docking is? Of course you don't. Because you're good. That's a good thing. But right now, I'm going to let you know what dry docking is in case anyone wants to give anyone back. What you do is how many kids are in here? Don't worry, you gotta grow up soon enough. Alright. So you go into your fellow trailer job, and you go into the trailer with your co-stars, and you turn on that heater, get real nice and hot. And then you go on in the bathroom and you flush the toilet, and you turn the water off too. So there's no water. And then you go ahead and just relax. And let it get nice and hot. And you go ahead and shut the door and you leave. And you come back a little hot. Got a little bit of me now.
Have you done that on every show you worked on?
I try to.
Consistency, right?
Yeah. I pulled up with my wife, you know, and that's a go until I have to clean it up, don't I?
Hello.
Hi. Okay, I'm not ready. You are the most beautiful man on the entire planet. The most precious thing, and you're totally goofy. And I was gonna ask you to speak some Dothraki, but you already did. So maybe you could speak some Aquaman's language. And also, if I could get some land together, are you too big? We could make a king in the country. Would you be interested? Maybe we could get some land together.
Get some land together?
Land together.
Me and you get some land together. Okay. We're just spitballing now, but yeah.
Would you make a good ruler in real life?
Would I make a good ruler?
A good ruler.
No. Maybe.
Fun.
Oh, it'd be fun. But yeah, I would not, there'd be no order.
There's not a lot of weed.
I'm sorry, that's a question. Ask it, baby.
Hi. So one of my favorite episodes of Stargate Atlantis is when you do get out with the alpha male teal, and it's hilarious. But I just wanted to know, since you're a goofball and Christopher Judge is kind of a goof and kind of like you, what is it like working with him?
Oh, it's amazing. We had the time of our lives. I mean, Christopher Judge is definitely, you know, I think a big brother to me. Yeah, I can't believe we got paid for that. We had a lot of fun, and I would love to work with him again, so to be there to support my friends. You know what I mean? If right now all these great things are happening, I'm always there for my pals that I grew up with. And so it's funny because David's character is like, it's like how he would want to torture me. Like dress me up like Duran Duran and give me shitloads of dialogue that's just gibberish, sci-fi things that I don't even understand, and put me in front of a green screen and kill me 16 times in different ways. And that's kind of why he hired me.
Was he getting you back for a dry docking prank, perhaps?
Oh, yeah, I pulled a pretty good one on that. I am really good with that. But that's really bad. Yeah, I mean, we're pals, and I'm really proud of him and stuff. So.
Hello, sir.
Hi. So you have spoken a little bit about your Hawaii heritage. Do you feel that has affected your career, either negatively or positively, like limited the roles you could get, or opened new avenues or something? Like, how do you feel it's affected your career?
I think you're absolutely right. It has limited me, and it's obviously open doors to get certain roles that someone else can get. Drogo is very specific. But yeah, it is. But that's why I'm writing and directing and producing, because there's a lot of stories that it's not right for. Some people don't want amazing in a movie. And maybe I can be an amazing producer for you. See, there it is again. It's going to be on the covers. Yeah, there's so many stories that can be part of it, and I would love to produce those and help us get made. So, I mean, ultimately, storytelling is what I love. It's in my fire telling stories. It's where it all started, right?
Hello there.
Hi, Jason. I read online, and I don't know if this is true or not, but I'm wondering.
It's all bullshit.
I don't know. Is it true that you will be joining the cast of The Walking Dead?
That's so interesting. Someone told me that, and I'm like, God, I hope so. No one's called me in.
Is that right?
No, I mean, I would.
It'd be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Those are awesome, right?
I think that's like the only genre that I haven't done yet. It's zombie shit. Yeah, no, I know nothing about it yet.
What do you think you would do on that show?
Kill, and to be like the master badass.
How would real life Jason Momoa do in a zombie